Hello, I'm Dr. Leon Stutzman, aka Doc, with another one of these little videos designed to help you to experience God's best as we join our faith together. And this week we're joining our faith together, believing God that you are going to discover spiritual realities. I encourage you to listen to the entirety of this message on our Facebook page because, well, as always, there's way too much in the message for a little 3-minute video 3 times a week, and because I'm digressing somewhat from the message, but focusing on the main point, and that is Christ in you, the hope of glory. 1 John 4:17, because as he is, so are we in this present world. Herein is our love made perfect, that we may have boldness, everyone say boldness, that we may have boldness in the day of judgment, because as he is, so are we in this present world. Everything he is, you are, and you have the potential to be. Let me say that again. Everything he is, you are, and have the potential to be. I came into revelation when I was 17 years old. That literally changed my life. I was holding a revival at the McAllister Revival Center in McAllister, Oklahoma, struggling as a young preacher, struggling as a young Christian, trying to make sense of everything that I had come to understand as salvation. And I was wondering, what's keeping me? I know I was saved. I can tell you the time, the day, the moment that I became a Christian. I knew I was saved, but I couldn't figure out what was keeping me saved. And I had my feet propped up on the old steam radiator in this little $6 a night motel, the kind where you never got lonesome because the cockroaches kept you company. I was sitting there with my feet propped up on the steam radiator, reading my Bible, Romans the 5th chapter, the 10th verse, and all of a sudden it jumped out at me. For if when we were enemies, we were reconciled to God by the death of his son, much more being reconciled, we shall be saved by his life. Would you say much more being reconciled, we shall be saved by his life? And suddenly I got a revelation of the life of Christ in the life of the believer. Christ in you, the hope of glory. That's as far as I'm going to go today, but I'll pick it up on Wednesday because this is a revelation that you've got to get. You've got to get this revelation. This Sunday at Aspire Church, I'm going to share a message about feasting at the King's table. This is 2.0 version. I'll give you a little background on it later on this week, but it's a message you need to hear if you want to feast at the King's table. If you want to live a life of grace, manifesting the power of God in your life, manifesting the blessings of God in your life, this is a message you're going to want to catch. Catch it live on the live stream at AspireChurch.tv, Facebook Aspire Church TV. That's live stream AspireChurch.tv, Facebook Aspire Church TV. That's Sunday morning, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be powerful. It's going to be prophetic. And it's going to help you to pull up your chair to the King's table. It's going to be good stuff. I'll be back on Wednesday, back on Friday. I'm Dr. Leon Stutzman, a.k.a. Doc. I'll see you on Sunday.